Have you ever wondered what you'd do if you found yourself in a life-or-death situation? What choices you'd make when faced with pure evil? Tonight, we are re-delving into the darkness to uncover 3 true stories of individuals who stared death in the face and fought their way back. These aren't just tales of horror. They are testaments to the incredible strength of the human will to survive. Our first story takes us to a quiet suburban street, the kind you see in movies, where nothing bad is supposed to happen. But for one young woman, this street became the backdrop for a nightmare. It started with a seemingly innocent offer of a ride from someone she thought she could trust. The doors locked, the friendly smile vanished, and she realized she was trapped. For days, she was held in a desolate, soundproofed room, her captor's shadow a constant, menacing presence. Every creak of the floorboards, every turn of the key in the lock, was a countdown to the unknown. She knew that passivity meant the end. So, she started to watch, to listen, to learn his routine. She noticed a loose floorboard, a window that wasn't perfectly sealed. Her mind became her weapon, meticulously planning each step of an escape that seemed impossible. It was a race against time, a desperate gamble where one wrong move would be her last. Next, we travel to the vast, unforgiving wilderness. A hiker seeking solitude and the beauty of nature found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. He stumbled upon a remote cabin, a place that wasn't on any map. Before he could turn back, he was ambushed by its inhabitants, a group living completely off the grid with their own twisted set of rules. They saw him not as a person, but as an intruder, a threat to their isolated world. Held captive, he was forced into hard labor, surviving on scraps, his hope dwindling with each sunset. But even in the deepest despair, the instinct to live burns bright. He began to map the terrain in his mind, noting the patrol patterns of his captors, the position of the sun, the flow of a nearby stream. He knew that nature, the very thing that had led him into this trap, could also be his only way out. His escape would require not just courage, but a profound understanding of the wild. Our final story is perhaps the most chilling, as it began with an act of kindness. A woman stopped to help a stranded motorist on a deserted highway late at night. This simple gesture of goodwill plunged her into a terrifying ordeal. The man wasn't in trouble. He was a predator, and she was his prey. He took her to an abandoned farmhouse, a place where screams would go unheard. She was bound, left in the dark, with only the sounds of the wind and her own racing heart. Her captor was unpredictable, his moods shifting like the shadows on the wall. She realized he enjoyed the fear, the power he held over her. It was in that moment she decided she would not give him the satisfaction. She started to talk to him, not pleading, but engaging him, trying to find a crack in his armor, a sliver of humanity. It was a dangerous psychological game. She feigned compliance, lulling him into a false sense of security, all while her mind was laser-focused on one thing, the single moment of opportunity. She would need to turn the tables and fight for her life. These 3 individuals were pushed to the absolute limit of human endurance. Their stories remind us that even when confronted by the darkest aspects of humanity, the will to survive is a powerful, unyielding force. They didn't just escape, they reclaimed their lives. Thank you for joining me for these incredible stories of survival. If you were captivated by their courage, please hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories that will leave you breathless. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.